I am Darius. This is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Enjoy me. I'm guilt-free. Indulge. Now, today we have the best keto pancake versus. Alright, so I have 3 recipes, but only 2 are probably worth anything. Alright, so I got this one recipe. It's supposed to be like a hot cocoa pancake, but the thing is, I don't know what I was thinking when I looked at it. I guess I overlooked a certain ingredient that wasn't there, but we'll get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that one out first because I'm not expecting much out of it. We have the first one that I'm gonna do, and it's a hot cocoa pancake. Now, you got so many, like it's so many traditional cream cheese, or it's an almond flour, or it's straight coconut flour. What I wanted to do was give you guys 3 different versions of that particular keto pancake. The first one comes from a recommendation website or a submission website called Fit Views, and the author is Carrie. I can't get that last name. I don't even know where to start. But it's Carrie. I know that has to be Carrie. It's Kerri. Like it has to be Carrie. And it's straight like eggs and cream cheese. There's nothing to bulk the pancake. That's what like flour's used for. Flour's used for bulking. I don't know what they were thinking. I guess they thought maybe the cocoa powder was gonna do it, but no. That's not the science of baking. That's not how it works. The second one is a coconut flour pancake. I'm excited for this one because all my pancake recipes on my site that I've ever done are coconut flour. Well, I only have 2. I have a pumpkin pie. And I have a cinnamon pancake. Now that cinnamon pancake is off the chain. The pumpkin pie one is good too. Don't get me wrong, but that cinnamon one, like that cinnamon pecan, yeah. I'm interested to see how this coconut flour one is gonna be like. Oh, it's gonna knock my socks off. And the third one, I chose the third one because wherever you pull up keto pancake, this is always the first result. Like the best keto pancakes, they always come up, and they're almond flour. Now, I have never had an almond flour pancake. I've never had a pancake with cream cheese in it. I've only ever had mine. Coincidentally, my pancake was the first pancake I ever ate, and I enjoyed it. Now I'm a little nervous to see how good can it really get? So the first one is the keto hot cocoa pancake. 2 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese softened, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 packets of stevia, monk fruit or other low carb sweetener. Now, I went with monk fruit. That's my go-to sweetener, as always. 1 tablespoon coconut powder, coconut. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and ghee for the skillet. And I actually use ghee for all 3 of the pancakes on my skillet. This one, like, I mean, look at the texture. Like, it's just, it's flat and like it's super thin. They just, all right. Let's go ahead and taste it. Exactly what I thought. Now, if they would have took it and made something, if they would use like coconut flour or almond flour to bulk the batter, because the batter was super thin, like it was pretty much just runny. Not pretty much, it was runny. It has the potential to be something. I mean, the cocoa comes through fine. The cream cheese, like, and the vanilla, it gives it like that hot cocoa milky flavor, but it's so eggy. I mean, I don't even know what to top it with, to be honest. I mean, I guess you could just eat them the way they are, or maybe you could do like some powdered sweetener, but you could try them out. I would, if you do try them, maybe you should probably add maybe like 2 tablespoons of, maybe a quarter of a cup. Ooh, 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut flour. If you want to do coconut flour, and if you want to do almond flour, I would suggest about 3/4 cup, a half to 3/4 cup. You can play with that to see how thick you want your batter to be. I think with that, these could be pretty decent pancakes, but the way they are now, just naturally, no, not at all. All right, so second up, we have a coconut flour pancake. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and, coconut flour pancake with cream cheese, excuse me. And this comes from Wholesome Yum. That's a pretty popular site, so you guys may have heard it. You may even tried it before. Her pancakes are 2 large eggs, 2 ounces cream cheese, softened to room temperature, 3 tablespoons of coconut flour, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of erythritol, a half a teaspoon of gluten-free baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It says optional, but I go with it anyway. The other one was mixed with a whisk. This one says to puree all the ingredients in a blender, and the third one said the same thing. That was actually like super convenient, I must say, because I didn't have to mix anything like I did with the first one, and then my dishes were dirty. So, yay me. Now, out of the three, this one came out the fluffiest. If you look at it, like, I mean, even when me cutting it, I mean, it has a fluffy texture to it. But how does it taste? It kind of tastes like eggs. That was just a pancake by itself. I actually have some Choc Zero maple syrup here, and I'll link some of that below. Actually, following me, you get 10% off on Choc Zero products. I'll put the link and I'll put my coupon code in the bottom. Choc Zero syrups, like, I like them, and to be honest, like, this is the best taste in maple I have. But I still prefer the Lakanto. A lot of people don't like the Lakanto, but the thing about the Lakanto is the Lakanto syrup, it stands out more on the meal. To get the taste of maple, if you just taste the Choc Zero with your finger, you'll get the maple flavor all day. Like, it tastes like syrup. Well, whenever you put it on the application, it seems to lose the flavor a little bit. Like, you gotta put extra in there. And it's a little bottle not really cheap. So I'm gonna add maple syrup to this, and then I'm gonna see how it tastes now. Okay, I feel that. The maple syrup, it helps a lot to give like that pancake feel, and it does, with the amount I used, it washed out that egg flavor that I got with the pancake itself. And more than likely, whoever eats it is gonna put syrup on it anyway. So this one can definitely work. And as I said, it's the fluffiest one out of the three. Oh, we got nutrition on this one. All right, so the serving size is 4 3-inch pancakes. 267 calories, 21 grams of fat, 7 grams total carbs, 4 grams net carbs, and 9 grams of protein. That's not bad. And you know, it's coconut flour and cream cheese, and it does have heavy cream in it too, so you get a nice little dose of dairy, I guess you could say. All right, and so the last one comes from Keto in Pearls. And this is supposed to be like, according to Google, when you put keto pancake in, this one comes up, all right? Now, I'm not gonna get into why that may happen, but if you're gonna be number one, like, be number one, you know what I'm saying? 2 cups of almond flour, 8 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 tablespoon of avocado oil or coconut oil, 1/4 cup of water, 4 eggs, pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sweetener, monk fruit, butter for the griddle, but I still use ghee anyway. Now this one, like, it doesn't, looking at it, it's rather flat. Like, this one didn't come out fluffy whatsoever. Like, it was, the batter was very runny. And I didn't even speak on the second one. The second batter, it was rather thick. It wasn't runny at all. Like, it was like your typical pancake batter, but it wasn't super thick. But all the other ones were rather thin. The first one was extremely thin, and the third one, it was like, it just seemed like it could use a little bit more flour, but I went by the recipe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make the recipe to a T because that's what you guys would do at home. Let me taste this. Okay, so it's eggy and sweet. It has the sweetener in it. I can taste it. I can taste the monk fruit I used. So now I'm gonna toss some maple syrup up there. The pancake literally disappeared in my mouth. Like, I just tasted the syrup. It was so thin, it just, all the flavor just collapsed. That was my first experience with an almond flour pancake, and you let me down, sister. You let me down. All right, so number 2 is easily the best one to me. The coconut flour and the cream cheese, like, it was fluffy. When I added the syrup to it, it still maintained its flavor. It still maintained its structure. And if you looked, like, it looks more like a traditional pancake than the other two. So Wholesome Yum, like, she has something over there. Now, I don't want to turn you guys off when it comes to the eggy flavor. Like, that's why with my pancakes, I don't have a plain tasting pancake. All my pancakes have like a theme to them to avoid like the egg taste, because it's easy to do. But if you don't want to have a theme to your pancake and you just want a plain tasting pancake, number 2 is definitely a good one. I gave my tips on how to make number 1 better, but the third one, I don't really know what to tell you to do. Because if you add more almond flour, like it's gonna change the integrity of the overall recipe. And someone asked about the erythritol I use, because the second one did use erythritol. Boom, I use this 5-pound bag right here, Anthony's. So the ones I do recommend are the ones I use. I'll put a link down low for you guys for the erythritol as well, because I don't think you can find in the store like this bulk, this big. Keto's a lifestyle for you. I would definitely recommend buying it like huge like this. It'll definitely last a while. And of course, Lakanto monk fruit. All 3 of the recipes will be linked below for you guys, so you can check them out by yourself. The first one, I don't know what pictures they use, but that's not how the pancake turned out. I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions, hit me in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I am Darius. This is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. I'm not a chef. No, I'm an entertainer. Bye.